Introductory emails or seller questionnaires, any sort of communication right after you get off the phone with a client is imperative. What I mean by that is this. I'm sending out an email with a seller questionnaire in order to do 7 things for that client. Number 1, I'm setting the expectation for the appointment. Number 2, a reminder of our date and time for our appointment. Number 3, a communicated understanding to the client that I handle many transactions. I am a full-time real estate agent. Number 4, I'm conveying an essence of professionalism in this sort of systematized communication. Number 5, I'm putting my photo or a video of myself in there. Putting a face to the name is so important, and even in video, providing that tone and body language adds to the communication for a better experience for the client. I also have a link to my lender inside of the email because the likelihood that they may need financing going forward is so important. I'd like to introduce them to my lender as early as possible in the process. And lastly, number 7, this has to do with our seller pre-listing questionnaire for the property. This asks them a number of questions about their home, things that you might not be able to get in one conversation. Here's an example of what our pre-listing questionnaire actually looks like. Inside of our pre-listing questionnaires, we have questions about the interior of the home. Were the kitchens updated? Were the bathrooms updated? Tell me, were permits pulled when these were updated? Very important as we consider going out to the property. Those are checks and balances against our pre-listing questions or our pre-qualifying questions that we originally asked. Are there any distressing factors to the sale? Not having permits pulled on a property can show up as big issues for the client, so we want to understand that sooner than later, even as we go and meet with them for that original listing presentation. Please understand that this is not like a buyer's appointment. You typically, with a listing, get one opportunity in order for them to decide, are you the right agent for us? It's imperative that you provide an excellent experience for that listing appointment. Listing appointments need to cover a variety of factors. Here's what I suggest. Number 1, you want to convey to them what's happening in the market. This includes local market data along with macro market data. Letting them understand what's happening with the market as a whole allows them to be on the same page with you and also may contrast or compare to what they're hearing in the news or from friends and family. I also review micro market data right specific to their neighborhood, and I include comparable sales and properties that may still be under contract or actively on the market that a home buyer, if their property was listed, they'd go see any of those homes in the same day. That's a great way to explain to someone what a comparable sale or comparable active listing is. I also review with them the value of their property and how I derived that information from those comparable sales. I also present to them what the projected market value range is. I do not give them a specific number, but I give them a range for what the property is worth because I'm also factoring in that they might not take all of my recommendations, or there may be external factors that go into when we listed the property, or if another home came to the property that same day and affected the amount of buyer pool that showed up at our listing. Here's my script for my pre-listing questionnaire. I do a lot of transactions and I wanna make sure that all of my clients get an amazing experience. And what I know is that I need to go through a specific process so that I don't miss anything about your property and I award all the value possible to the home as we go out and meet with you. So I'm gonna send to you both via text and email my pre-listing questionnaire. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes to complete and will ask you a number of questions about your home. You may use it as a memory jogger for things about the exterior or interior of your home, and it's also gonna ask you questions about your expectations of a real estate agent. Do you like text messages? Do you like video? Do you like email or in-person conversations? I'd like to make sure that I not only meet your expectations, but exceed them. And lastly, in this process, I want to let you know that my entire business is based upon referral and word of mouth. So I'm going to ask you by the end of our time together, would you refer at least 2 people to me who are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Would you mind if I earned that process if I gave you a great experience here? People are thrilled when they hear that. They're like, yes. and they're excited that I've got a professional email tone to my communications. They've sent me something that's systematized and allows me to have a clear understanding on the back end, all the condition of their home, when they've recently done updates, if they've pulled permits. That's all located in our pre-listing questionnaire.
Hey, if that was a helpful video, keep watching for more content that I produce every single week about how to accelerate your career as a real estate agent or how to grow a profitable real estate team.